Hi everybody, this is Diana from Sweet y Salado, and today we're going to make CARIMAñOLAS, which are these cassava pastries that are filled with beef or cheese, very popular in Colombia, especially in the northern part of the country, and they're also very easy to make, like everything else that we've made on the channel. As always, the link for this recipe can be found at the end of the video and in the info box below. So to make these CARIMAñOLAS, we're going to need cassava. I'm using frozen cassava because that's what's easiest for me to find. So if you can find fresh, you can use that as well. And we're going to place our cassava pieces in a medium pot and we're going to fill it with water. And we're also going to add a little bit of salt. Then we're going to cover it, bring it to a boil on high heat, and once it's boiling, we're going to reduce it to medium-low, and we're going to cook this for about 15 minutes or until the cassava is tender. In the meantime, we're going to prepare our guiso or seasoning. So we're going to heat some olive oil in a large pan on medium heat, and we're also going to add some chopped onion. We're going to cook this for about 3 to 5 minutes. Then we're going to add some chopped green onion and garlic. And then we're going to cook this for about 2 to 3 minutes. Now we're going to add chopped tomato. And then we cook this for 5 more minutes or until the tomato is nice and tender. Now we're going to season this with a little bit of cumin. We're also going to add some food coloring. This is optional, but in Colombia we love to add this to almost everything we make. And then we season with salt and pepper to taste. Then we add our ground beef. And we're going to cook our beef until it's no longer pink. If you want to make it a little bit thicker, you can add a little bit of water. This is optional. I like to do it every now and then. We give it a stir, and now our guiso is ready. So after we've drained our cassava, we're going to remove the vein that comes in the center of it. If you're using fresh cassava, you probably removed it right before boiling, but because we're using frozen cassava, we're going to remove it now. Then we're going to mash our cassava. I'm using my hands because it's easier for me. You can use a potato masher or a fork, or if you have a meat grinder, that's even better. And if you notice that your dough is a little bit dry, you can add some water. And you should also taste your dough just to make sure if it needs more salt. And we're going to knead this until all the lumps are gone and we have a nice smooth dough. So to make our CARIMAñOLAS, we're going to put a little bit of oil on our hands to make sure the dough doesn't stick to them. We grab a little bit of cassava and we're going to make a small disc. Then we're going to fold them in half and we're going to add about a tablespoon of our filling. If you want, you can also fill these with cheese. Some fresh cheese is perfect. Then we close it on top, and we're also going to make sure there's no cracks around it. This is a very easy dough to work with, so if you see any cracks, all you have to do is press them down, and that's all it needs. Now we're going to fry them at 350 degrees for about 5 minutes or until they're golden brown. And then we drain them on paper towels. And that's how easy it is to make a Colombian CARIMAñOLA. If you enjoyed this video and this recipe, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to this channel, which is absolutely free. And don't forget that you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, and Google+. Thanks everybody for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye, and buen provecho.